We're here. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's Little Kenny Russell, Canoom, Consort Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in this room. You're now dealing with Canoom. Yeah, I'm here. And while I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Yeah. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is another episode of My Thoughts, and as the title state, Marvin Sapp's bar was set. It was set. What I mean by that, when I show you, it was a precedence already set that he had to, or bar, if you will, set that he had to either match or he had to exceed that bar, okay? Because he was the actual speaker of the night. This gentleman I'm going to show, he was another speaker. This was a PAW, PAW convention. Pentecostal Assemblies of the World. Okay, that's what it was. So a lot of these people came from across the world, just like I say, because in the Pentecostal denomination of Christianity, they have a whole bunch of sanctioning bodies across the world, of course, and they all met in Baltimore that night. And the guest speaker or the speaker of the night was Marvin Sapp. Okay, so the bar was set, and I'm going to show you that. But what I'm going to do now, this video was made years ago by me. It's all of the ancestors who shaped me, all of the ancestors' work, who molded me into what you see before you today. So I'm gonna play that from here on out before I speak. So the ancestors will speak before me going further. I have a lot of videos to show you, so I'm not really that skillful in this software, but I hope everything goes right today. So let's look at the video. This is a video that I made.
One thing you have to get through your mind and keep it. Nothing that ever came from the European mind was meant to do anything but facilitate European domination of the world. And I said there's no exception.
Okay. Now, that was the ancestors. And I hope you heard what he said. He said nothing that ever came from the European mind was meant to do anything but facilitate European domination of the world. And there's no exception. That's from a speech from Dr. John Henry Clark, master teacher. Then you see the photographs of all the master teachers, again, like I say, who shaped me. Okay, so now let me show you the gentleman who set the bar for Marvin Sapp. Okay, let's look at it. This was before Marvin Sapp went on the stage. I don't own the video. You can watch it and find it wherever you can in its entirety. If you feel like you want to do something for me, like and subscribe because it won't cost you a fee. This is the video.
We have a heavy budget. I want to receive an offering that glorifies you. And here's what God told me. He said, there is a new beginning for some folks. So I wrote my check for $800. And the Lord told me challenge 12 people to bring $800.
Right off. Let me play that again because we might have missed it. All this switching up the videos again. Like I say, I'm not very skilled at this software. I normally play one video at a time. Initially, right from the start, he looks like Booger McFarlane from ESPN. If you type in Booger McFarlane from ESPN, he speaks about the college football and he played in the National Football League. He played a lot of games with a helmet on, and his head looks like it. This gentleman looks like that. Now, I love this man. I don't know his name. I couldn't find his name. I love this brother, but listen to him. He's talking about himself. And again, I remain in my same statement, and I continue to push this. This is from General Sarah Sutanseti. God is the man that speaks for God. And I wholeheartedly accept and believe that. This man started out by saying, oh man, we got a heavy budget. Oh man, we got a heavy budget. Initially, I'm sorry, from here on out going forward, you should never have a budget so heavy that it puts you in mainstream media from here on out for the way that you guys begged. This was a begging session. If somebody thought this was a success, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is a shame. Let's listen. And God is the man that speaks for God, and he's going to prove it. Listen to this man.
We have a heavy budget. I want to receive an offering that glorifies you.
We have a heavy budget. I want to receive a budget that glorifies you. Already, he's putting himself in the God circle. The God, he's the man that's speaking for God, but already he's putting himself in that God light. Let's continue. He want to receive an offering that glorifies God. How can you ever do that? The glorification of God is unmatched. No amount of money, the money that Elon Musk, if he would have dropped his whole net worth, 500 and something billion at this man altar, it still wouldn't have glorified God, because the glorification of this God, the way people believe it and what we're taught, there's no amount of money that can solidify and substantiate or satisfy God. So this is a lie. He wants an offering that glorifies him. I couldn't find his name, but he's the man that's speaking for God. Let's look at it. And to prove what I'm saying, watch his next statements. So I wrote my check for 800. 800 is the number for new beginnings. For who? For him. See? So he's saying God said 8. God told him this. 8 people was to 12 people was to bring exactly what he brought.
And here's what God told me. He said, there is a new beginning for some folks. So I wrote my check for $800. And the Lord told me, challenge 12 people to bring $800. Any of you on the floor, you want to come, I want you to put it in my hand. I need 12 folks. Bishop Martin, if you'll come, count those for me. After 1, I need 12 folks that'll bring me $800.
I need 12 folks that'll bring me $800. I want it put in my hand. Put it in my hand. He want to see it. This is the problem. They visual. They want to see it. And Marvin Sapp said, close the door. You're going to leave. When we leave, we all leave together. You ain't doing nothing but trying to go to the restaurant. Then they're so dismissive after they take your money and rape your money. Money is a very, like I said, that's an intimate thing for some people. Some people, they finance is the most intimate thing of their lives. They don't share it with anyone. You got husband and wives that operate on separate accounts. Their money always different. Okay. So that's very intimate for some people. For some people, their love life is their most intimate possessions. For some people, their naked bodies and things like that, that's the most intimate parts of them. Whatever a person will shield the most, that's his intimacy. He loves that part of himself to the amount that he won't share it just with anybody. Okay. So this man wants to see it. And Marvin Sapp too, he said, bring the buckets up front. I want 1,000 people. I'm speaking about Marvin Sapp with the video that's going crazy. I want 1,000 people here to put $20. That makes 20,000. And I need to see it come up front. If you're giving tangibly, put your phone on the basket like this. Nobody leaves until this is done. He want to see 1,000 people move and bring the baskets up front so I can see it go in there. And now at the end, he said, now you can leave. And guess what? After you come, just come this way first. You can walk out now. The doors can be open. I mean, they just so dismissive after you give all your money. That's an intimate thing for some people. You taking this thinking you sharing something intimate from yourself to give to this cause. You know it ain't going to no damn God. And they just dismiss you. Go ahead. Now you can leave. Now you can get in your car and leave. You don't get to shake Marvin Sapp hand, nothing. Just get on out. Give me the money and get out. Now you can unlock the doors. Now you can leave. This is a damn shame. And excuse me, I know you're not supposed to use that type of language. It's improper when dealing with this type of stuff. But he's improper as well. This man just asked 12 people to give $800 because that's what he gave. And he said, God said that's a number of beginning, new beginning, because he said so. So 12 times 8, I don't know if you're a mathematician, that's $9,600, $9,600 just to start off with. And he's going to even give you a little story. Let's listen to this man's story.
12 people that will bring $800.
Excuse me. We could live without any of that. You didn't have to use any of that. You're already sticking them up under the name of God. How many I got? How many I got? And he's constantly, periodically checking to see if he got his 10,000. That's just a light, $400 light of 10,000. This is a damn shame.
5, I need 7 more to bring $800. 8 is a number of new beginning. I had a situation I was dealing with some property. Bless you, Bishop. Oh, shit.
Bishop Smith also.
How many I got? And I sent the gentleman a text one night. And I said, you have until March 17th. Here's one down here, Bishop Martin.
One down here, Bishop.
So I need 4 more that'll bring $800. I sent him a text. I said, you have until March 17th to close on this business deal, or I'm going to file some other papers, take it into some legal situation. One day before March 17th, he sent me a text and he said, we'll take your deal. I need 2 more that are coming with $800. 30 days later, they called me and wrote me a check. I needed some help carrying out the door.
I think you missed that. A lot of people probably missed that. I don't see a lot of people circulating this particular video, but I think a lot of people missed that initially because I didn't hear no applaud, resounding, yeah, man, that's good. So he's telling a story about a business deal he was going into. This is regarding real estate. He called the gentleman and said, hey, you got to March 17th. So he said on March 16th, the gentleman said, I'll take your deal. He threatened him. He said, hey, by March 17th, I'm going to file some other paperwork. So I don't know what you're going to do, which is very peculiar. I've never heard this in real estate, and I bought 2 homes thus far. Okay. But I've seen more homes bought because my parents have bought homes. My father's bought many homes. My mother's bought separate homes several different times. He threatened them and said, hey, if you don't sign these papers by March 17th, I'm going to file some other legal documents on you. That's not how it's done. Either you lose out on the price of the home that you're trying to acquire, or you just lose your money that you put down and you lose that in escrow. I've never heard nobody threaten you with a legal case or something legal because you don't want to take his deal. So anyway, on the 16th of March, a man called him, and 30 days later, on the 16th, he said, we'll take your deal. 30 days later, he said he carried out a check so big that he needed help carrying through the door. My only understanding is the photograph of the big check that you take when you close on the home, because of course I've done it twice. Like I say, I bought 2 homes. The big key, the big check that they have and all this type of stuff. Nobody didn't catch that. He's sitting up here being braggadocious. 30 days later, I carried a check out that I needed some help carrying out. He's saying that's how large amount of money he made. So he just raked in a cool $10,400 short of 10,000. But let's continue. See, 12 times 8 is 96. Let's continue.
So tonight when I began to ask the Lord, he said, tell the folks that want some closure on some situations, when they write their checks and when they give tonight, write closure. And he said, the same closure that I gave you, I'm going to give to them.
See what I'm saying? He's saying this. He's God. God is the man that speaks to God. You notice how the people that speaks to God always say, God said this to me, and God told me this. God said you're going to give $800. God told me the same thing I did for you. He put closure on it because, you know, when you close the deal, your home closed out of escrow, you close, they say, hey, you closed, your house is closed, come pick up your keys, take the photographs and things of that nature. Congratulations. You and your real estate agent, you close another deal, whatever have you. Right, closure, because like I gave you closure, I'm going to get him close. This is his story. He made this up. Notice he didn't read any scriptures. Oh man, let me tell you about the book of John. When God did this, when God did this for the blind man, when God did this for the man who couldn't walk, he didn't say no stories about God. He told a life story about what God did for him, supposedly. We don't know if this is true. I'm not going to say he's lying, but he's God. So he said, God said, give $800. He told him to give it. So he said, God told me to tell 12 people to give it. Now he's going to challenge some more people. That's 9,600, but let's continue.
25 of you that will bring a check for $500 tonight.
I bet
25 that will bring 500. Bring it quickly.
Okay. Now 25 people is going to bring $500. 25 people. God said this. God said now 25 people. He already got 9,600. Now 25 people is to bring $500. That's 12,500. $22,100, if I'm not mistaken. What this man this is what he's asking and begging for. I don't know how much he achieved. I know he got the 9,600 because he didn't stop until he got that. Right away, he's going to start collecting on the 25 fives. Let's look.
The glory is still in this place.
Let me go back so you can hear it fresh.
Then asked the Lord, he said, tell the folks that want some closure on some situations, when they write their checks and when they give tonight, write closure. And he said, the same closure that I gave you,
I went back.
I'm going to give to them. There are 25 of you that will bring a check for $500 tonight. I need 25 that will bring 500. Bring it quickly.
25.
The glory is still in this place.
Quickly.
At 20, again, asked the Lord, he said, tell the folks.
I'm sorry.
When they give tonight.
I went back again, but he said 25 people bring $500 quickly because the glory is still here. Wow.
Right, closure. And he said, the same closure that I gave you, I'm going to give to them. There are 25 of you that will bring a check for $500 tonight. I need 25 that will bring 500. Bring it quickly. The glory is still in this place. There are 25 that God said, if you will sow it, a seed of $500 tonight.
God said this.
I'll bring some closure in your situation. As you're walking, Bishop Martin, continue to help me with those that are coming with 500. There are 25 of you. I need one more 800. There's one more.
So we got the 96.
25 that are coming with $500. Here's the deal. 500. All right. 500. I need 24 more.
Okay, 24 more 500.
Here's what God says.
God said this.
Worship, shouting, praising, He loves all that. He
He loves
dwells in the
that.
midst of praise. But when we get through praising, he said, you got to put some feet on your faith.
Okay.
You got to put some praise in action.
Praise and action.
And that action is
Money.
sowing in faith.
He should have
Now,
said money. See, he said sowing in faith, but he should say money. That's all he should have said. Okay. So this man, he's the one that set the bar for Marvin Sapp. Set it very high. Let's look at what this Booger McFarland looking like. And I love the brother. I'm not dissing him when I say that. He just looks like he resembles Booger McFarland. Let's look at what he made. Okay. This is me calculating this up. 12 times 8, 800. That's 9,600, as I stated to you. Okay. This is the conclusion. What he raked up. 25 people will bring 500. Okay. 12,500. Now 12,500 plus 9,600. Let's come up with a grand total. $22,100. Wow. They had a show, had God moving in that place that night. The Paul Convention, Pentecostal Assembly worldwide need a world-class ass whooping and a good old-fashioned kicking your ass. You did well. That's my thoughts on the video. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Canoom, Consul Moon. You already know what you're going to get when you step in this room. You're now dealing with Canoom. This is what I do. And I love to do it. And before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. This is to take religion away from you. If this the type of religion you're going into. Because as I stated, money is some people's most prized and intimate possession. Some people put their money in a more important spot than their values in their heart. Some people, money is everything to them. So I'll take religion from you. This video can be used to remove yourself out of religion if this is the type of religion that you're in. Okay. If you feel like you want to do something for me, like and subscribe because it won't cost you a fee. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. Education and preparation is the first step to retaliation. Before you pick up a weapon or a silly religion, pick up some knowledge. This is not to take religion from you. This, what I'm speaking about is these programs, Make My Ancestors Great Again. This whole channel is not to take religion from people. It's to restore spirituality, which was taken from you at the time religion was given to you. Okay. That's what I wanted to do today, is show you the bar has been set high. If anybody is offended by anything you heard, I mean every word. Yeah.